Zakk from Falling in Verse, and this is how I head rush. I don't want to tap dance when I play. I don't want to like go into a different part of a song and have to click a reverb on and then click the gate on here because it's going heavier, like click this EQ. So to make it easier, HeadRush has created a scene setting that I'm gonna show you how to do now. So basically you'll go to your 3 little dots and you'll go to your hardware sign. So for this, you'll go to the toggle first and you'll click through it until you get to where it says scene. And I'm gonna do it for all of these. And then you can rename them. These, just because it's the bottom 4 buttons, come up as 5, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, if you did them to the top, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. But I like to keep it easy to click. So I would go to edit. So for my first scene, I'm gonna do something, let's see, for example. Well, first when you get here, you're gonna wanna change all of these to off. So basically for my first scene, I'm gonna want my amp on, I want my IR on. I'll always keep my gate on because it gets noisy. I'm not gonna have my overdrive on this one, and I'm gonna have my graphic EQ on, my para EQ number 2. I have 2 on there. I'm insane. I can't totally explain it, but it helps for my sound, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So now I have those, I'm gonna have my volume on. So I always have control of it because I like to rock back. So we go from there, and that's my scene 1. So if we exit out of this, and I click there, so that's bare bones overdrive just from the amp, no pedals, no any flair to it. So to get back there to do my second one, back to hardware sign. Let's see. So once again, change everything to off. So for this, I'm gonna keep my volume on. I'm gonna have my gate on again, my para EQ 2 on, my amp will be on, my IR will be on, and then I'm gonna put on my overdrive pedal and my graphic EQ on there. So that all looks good. There we go. So now I'll go from my first scene, pretty bare bones sounding, to my overdriven sound. And then, get that pick out of my mouth, back to my hardware sign, scene 3 for me. And as you do this, it gets a little easier because then you can just kind of leave what you know is gonna be on. You can also set it so there's no change as you click through, which I probably should be doing for my amp and IR at this point. But I want you to be able to see every aspect of this in case you're changing around a little more. So my IR is on, my amp is on, keep my graphic EQ on, keep my para EQ on, keep that on, and then let's put my octave on in this one because there's 1 or 2 songs where we throw in some fun stuff. Spring reverb off, no smart harm, volume on, and that looks good to me. So now, and then now with the octave pedal, and it's that simple as just clicking through each one. I can set up something real quick on my 4th channel. Octave. And then 4, which would be more my lead tone. And that's how I use it, and that's how it keeps everything simple for me and compact, which is really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my life as easy and just a few clicks away, and if I want to get to that other scene I built, it's right there, and I can just go 1, 2, 3, or 4 on all my, my presets that I've built. I'm Zakk Sandler from Falling in Verse, and that's how I head rush.